All right, guys, hope everybody's doing well. Just rolling back in from Idaho, and I wanted to talk with you guys briefly, just a quick video here before I start releasing our trip videos, and just to kind of let you guys know what to expect. And I've enabled channel memberships, and I'm going to do a couple of my favorite videos as members only just for a couple of days. So if you're not a member, it's no big deal. The guys that are members will just be able to see it a couple of days before you guys. But had a couple people ask me about it, so I decided to do it. But anyway, we had a wonderful trip, and I just wanted to give you guys a little rundown on what to expect from the coming videos. The first one will be just rolling out there, and I took a little bit of in-car video on the way out. And the very first goal was to meet the girls, pick them up at the airport. I stayed with my buddy Aaron the first night. We went to the airport and got them, and we had a little cabin in a little town called Tetons, Idaho, which is basically beautiful at the foot of the Tetons, on the western side of the Tetons, and the other side's Wyoming, so right on the border there. And Cody and I acquired a little mining claim, 20 acres apiece, from a fellow that was getting ready to retire. So the goal was to go out there, put our stakes up, find the four corners, check it out. It turned out to be a great little awesome place. There's a lot of grizzly sign though, so there's that. So got to be prepared for that. So we had grizzly or bear spray and protection and all that good stuff. But anyway, we found it. It was snowing that day, which that was like the 28th of June or something. So right at the end of June, it was snowing like crazy and 30-something degrees. But finally the sun came out, so the first video will show that. And then I don't know, but I'm guessing it'll be somewhere between 5 and 8 parts probably, depending on how much footage. But I carried the drone. I got some excellent drone footage. So Cody ended up having to fly back home for a day for his work. So on that day, Aaron took us up to a place called Meadow Lake, which has some awesome cutthroat fishing. I flew the drone there. What a place that was, man. You guys don't miss that video. That'll be the second video probably. And but yeah, as you see, the T-Dub and the truck's all nasty. Just rolling back in. Hadn't had a chance to unload it all, but I've looked at some of the footage and it's turned out really good. So we hung out with the girls. We went into Jackson, went into Grand Teton and Yellowstone, and saw a grizzly bear. I got all that on film. Hopefully that turns out good for you guys. And then they ended up having to fly back home after the first week, and Cody and I stayed, and we found some spectacular single track in eastern Idaho. I mean, some of the most fantastic stuff I've ever ridden. If you guys have ever watched Mike Cole on YouTube, then you'll know where I'm talking about. But what a place that is, man. And I'm going to be careful about naming trail names. I really would love to share it with you guys, but if you guys want to know exactly where they were, reach out to me by email. I talked with some locals, and they said it's really getting flooded. Those old trails were made by miners back in the 1800s, and they're really pristine. And Idaho's still a state where you can go and ride the length of the state and stay on dirt. And it's getting, according to those guys, you know, they said we see one car through town on a Saturday when we're kids, and now we see thousands. So, you know, everybody's got a right to travel and go where they want to, but I just want to help preserve that as long as we can. So anyway, yeah, so that, and then we ended up going on some animal searches with Aaron and saw some awesome animals up in Laramie Valley, and that was great. Is that right? Laramie Valley? Something like that. It's in West Yellowstone. So that was cool. And then Aaron and his wife they were so awesome to let us stay with them, and they showed us around some really, really, really nice places in Idaho, some hidden gems, you know. So I got to film it all. We had a great time. We met a lot of great people, and so you guys get on the notification there where you know when we come out with a new video. This series is going to be great, and it'll slowly get released as I make the videos. You know, I get a little lazy sometimes and work's crazy, but I just wanted to give you guys a little rundown. The channel, you know, everything's going great. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for doing what you do for us. And I want you guys to come along on this journey with us. We're really excited to share this upcoming footage with you guys. And we're going to try to do it next year or the year after, depending on whether we can afford it or not. But yeah, excited to share, guys. So ride along with us, and we'll catch you on the next one. Appreciate it.